I just got out the shower, but
I should be downtown whipping on the way to you. You got something that belongs to me. Your body language says it all. Despite the things you said to me.
what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I am literally about to run across the street to the store real quick because it's Sunday. It's a Sunday reset. It's the Sunday before the holiday. It's Memorial weekend. So I wanted to do breakfast for my family this morning. My grandparents are coming over, so we're gonna have pancakes, sausage, eggs, chill. I'll probably grab some orange juice. And yeah, we're just gonna have a cool little Sunday morning. Like I said, Sundays are typically my reset days anyway. So it puts me in this mood to like clean, organize, do whatever needs to be done for the week. Good thing is no one has to really do anything tomorrow, being that it is the holiday. So I am going to enjoy just chilling and really doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? Probably get some editing done. I do have a couple of subscribers to meet with for my tarot channel. I have some therapeutic sessions, of course, to get in, but other than that, I'm just chilling. And we're definitely feeling baby move like crazy. So I'm just trying to really take my time because baby, last night when I tell you my back was hurting, like the closer we get, the more intense this shit gets. But it's not the worst. Like I'm having Braxton Hicks contractions and I'm just trying to like count them to make sure like, okay, hold on, are these really Braxton Hicks or am I actually having contractions? But I think I'm fine. It's just more so like kicking my feet up when I'm supposed to. But today I'm going to cook breakfast and get my butt in that kitchen. Yeah, we're just gonna enjoy some family time because, you know, they're always on the water. They're always taking their cruises and their trips and things like that. So when they're in town, I try to make sure that we can do something. I did go over there yesterday. My grandma was out and my grandpa was at home. So we kicked it with him for maybe like an hour or so. But, you know, you can never kick it with your grandparents too much. So run to the store and then I will either see you guys there or meet you guys when I get back. Either way, I don't gotta go far. So we're gonna turn this music on and catch a little vibe this morning. Just stepped into King Supers just so we can grab a couple things. We're gonna stop by Grandpa's because we're all, look how cute these are. This is so pretty. And get out though because I know it's gonna be, it's back here. Yeah.
You do. I think that's
Is this your religion? It is. I love you. Oh my gosh. Steven found the shoes. Oh, I got the fuzzies. Can you try them on? Because we were literally freaking out. Cause oh yeah, they fit. Okay. Yeah.
They scared me for a minute.
He was like, her feet look little, but
My feet are, but like,
you know why they scared me for a minute? I said, yeah, what he said. Well, they got it again.
what y'all think?
yep.
Period.
It's a heart.
Y'all, I was literally attacked by a moth a minute ago. Attacked. I feel very violated. I just got out the shower, but oh my God! Ah! Can't be moving like that. Huh? The moth was on me. I just shook myself up. It was in my shirt, and so it's there now.
Where did that moth come from?
I don't know.
Jesus.
I'm all jumping around with you. Jesus Christ. She's probably like, what the hell?
What is going on? What is like? Y'all is okay?
She's going through it.
What is going on?
I was literally, and my camera's still going. I was literally talking about how I just got attacked by the moth and it flew out of my shirt. And my baby's like, what the? I'm all jumping around. I can't be jumping around like that.
Do you see this?
Ugh.
I know.
It's over there somewhere. Yes. I just seen it go down there. Yeah, like, what are you doing?
So you brought a moth in here.
No, the moth was in here.
So you brought a moth in here.
Okay. So you guys see the title, and I'm gonna just jump right in and say, today did not go as I would have planned for it to go. But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna put you guys on game. Hopefully this is insight and this is helpful to someone going through something very similar. A little backstory just so that way you guys know. I have been in the corporate field for a while in the industry of property management, but I've been doing recruiting for a really long time. And it's something that I definitely enjoyed. It's something that I felt definitely could have been a career for a while, but I have always had, I mean, especially most recently, have had this feeling of needing something different, needing something more, and just not feeling necessarily, you know, the same about the position itself. Specifically with the company that I was with, just things started going really crazy, really fast. I feel like, you know, when you have a supervisor or a manager who is so focused on the higher ego and just, you know, like prideful versus available, it does become just crazy. And someone like me, I think I challenged them a little bit to really do their job. To be honest, a lot of supervisors, a lot of managers, they're just there. They don't really know how to lead with that title. Some abuse the authority, just crazy. Moral of it is, I separated from that position today, from the company. And I know some of you are like, oh my God, what are you gonna do? You're 8 months pregnant. You know, what's happening? I just feel redirected. I feel released and relieved. I'm gonna be honest with you. In the past, you know, when things have gone in a different direction with, you know, jobs and things like that, I probably would have crashed the fuck out because it's like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? But ironically enough, I don't feel stressed about it. I feel like, you know, there's always a reason behind just the universe, God's timing, and that don't always work for everybody, right? Like, we could be 100, you like, bitch, like, what you gonna do? But at the end of the day, I'm just learning to take the course that is given to me. I don't have a plan. I mean, I do, but I don't. And so, you know, when things like that happen on the spot and you have to redirect so quickly and pivot, I just know the person I am. I'm never going to give up. You know what I'm saying? There's just, I am going to have a baby. I, you know, have a family. It's one of those things where we just got to keep pushing forward. My mental health is more important. And I feel like your mental health is more important. If you're someone who's been in a corporate setting and you don't feel like, you know, you're being fed what you need, you know, emotionally, mentally, physically, and it's taking a toll on you, it's draining you, to me, that's a major sign that something needs to happen anyway. I had gone, you know, back and forth with this supervisor off and on for the last 3 years because this person wanted to do the bare minimum. They wanted to, of course, hold the title without doing the work. And the job wasn't that hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard at all. It's one of those things where open door policy should be available, and if something is missed or if something needs to be revisited or anything like that, communication is something that I spark to be key. And I know, just studying the patterns of certain people, this person just didn't give a fuck anyway. This person had already been building a case around just me in general, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I've kept track of course, the things that didn't sit well with me, and we just got to a point where I'm like, this isn't gonna work. I had to take a nap. I did, because my energy needed to reboot. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and then I had to really come and like have a moment where I'm like, redirection is real. Sometimes you don't know why things are happening. Sometimes you don't know what you are being protected from. Sometimes you don't know where God is, leading you. And it's not for me to question. It's just for me to, like, I'm okay with knowing that I participated in doing my absolute fucking best in that position, and I contributed a lot to the company itself. The company, 6-figure company. You know what I'm saying? So, again, a lot of people would be, hurt about it, but I'm like, I'm an asset wherever I go or whatever I do. I have had it on my mind to really pursue my content space and really dive into who I am and what I want to do anyway. And that's something they didn't understand. I even had someone, within the company tell me there's no way that I could do both. There's no way that, I can, pay attention to me and, commit to the company. And I'm just like, the support just didn't feel like it was there. So all in all, we about to rock this shit out together, because I just, again, I don't want to encourage anybody to do what it is that I did. But I do want you to, stay focused on your goals and your dreams, and make sure that that's a priority. You know what I mean? So another thing I will say is, again, mental health is super important. I just know so many people who go through just the chronic stress and being, what feels like almost held captive a little bit. Like, you kind of like, you want to explore more, but you're limited because people want to limit you in these corporate positions. The corporate world, the corporate field is, somewhat of a trap to me. And even though you could love what you do, and even though you could have, the best intention behind being the person that you are when you're somewhere, if you have the means to explore and do more, I would say don't let anyone make you feel like your success is dependent upon their yes or their no. It definitely felt like that. I was told several times from specifically this one person that I just didn't mesh well with, like, this is the best job you'll ever have. This job is going to change your life. I've been doing this for X amount of years. You're never going to find anything like this. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, we're also not the same. There are people, there are creators, there are hustlers, and then there are some people who settle. And I'm just not a settler. I'm not a person to ever, not spread my wings, ever. It definitely is a lot coming from the corporate world, and it is going to be, we were talking about it anyway, about me, having already planned to, during my maternity leave, really dive into focusing on what it is that makes me happy, and just focusing on my own, focusing on my brand, myself, building myself up. I cannot be limited to things. I'm just not that person. And maybe you're a person like me, maybe you're not. But the type of person I am, I have to be able to see what works for me. I can't be, I don't like the word no. I don't like being told, hold on, let's stick a pin in it. Let's resurface. We're getting off track. Let's talk about this at a different time. I'm a very like, let's handle this thing right now. Let's see what we can do now. And baby, they just wasn't fucking with the energy. You know what I'm saying? They just wasn't worried about it. They was just like, no, we want to be, and I'm like, no. I'm also aware that, again, there's a butterfly. confirmation. Also aware, like, you know, in positions like this or at times like this, the best thing to do is to stay as calm as possible and not, you know, rebuttal, not, you know, cuss people out. As good as you could be at that, you know what I'm saying, letting someone know about themselves, the universe works in mysterious ways, and people with ill intent always get what they deserve. They always have the day that they deserve. You know, I know what I have set on my heart and how I plan to move forward. It's crazy enough, you know, my support system, my family, a lot of them are like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know, you're about to deliver a baby in a month. There's all kinds of things to be done. And I'm just like, it's okay. It really is okay. I promise. Like, they're like, girl, what world are you in? And I'm like, I'm in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's all gonna work out. So no stress. I definitely, again, I'm not encouraging anybody to quit or to, you know, just up and leave, or to be combative, because that really wasn't even the case then. I wasn't looking to be combative. I just am a person who's like, if there's a problem, we need a solution. If you're going to, you know, have a conversation with me, it needs to be facts. It doesn't need to be emotional. I don't give a fuck about feelings. I care about the facts. And, you know, we're both like not meshing well. And it's been a while. It's been something that is to come. So I'm just like, it's now time to focus on me. And it's only so much you could really say in those positions too, especially when it's like dealing with a corporate situation on top of like just kind of protecting yourself in the midst of that. So we literally just kind of had this silent like detachment today after the Zoom call that we were on. I think they were expecting me to kind of like, no, I don't have time for that. I'm not like forcing things that aren't supposed to be ever, because time is up. It's time to change it up. It's time to switch it up. It's time to, you know what I'm saying, again, explore and see what else the universe has in store for me. And I just feel something good happening, something good taking place. And, you know, my baby will be okay. I will be okay. You know, the support system that I have, I know that we're going to have the resources to really get through, you know, anything together. But right now, it is about my mental health, and it is about me really diving into what I want to dive into to really create something for me. So, yeah, that's where we're at with this, you know? I'm just like, I don't know that there are some people who kiss ass and they do it really, really well. And I'm like, never, never. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Sometimes you gotta ignore things. Perfect. And I think I was ignoring things for the longest time. We were able to get through a lot of things just to revisit them again. And I'm like, yeah, this shit is just too repetitive. It's like a bad relationship. You know what I mean? It's like a very up and down relationship. And I need something that's going to be consistent, that's going to set me free. And I am like, sometimes you got to break the fucking rules. And we did that. So now it's go time. I mean, it's been go time, but now it's go time. It's really like, okay, Kia, you know, what are we going to do? And you guys have been supportive just through, I mean, like, if you've been watching me from years ago, you already know what I'm about and what I'm capable of doing, and just my mindset and how I just think and how I am. And I've gotten even like more intense over the years. Like, baby, I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. I know a lot of you are leaders and not followers. And there are going to be a lot of people who go against you because you go against the grain. And that's just not how it works. You know what I mean? Sorry, this dude was walking up. I'm like, who is this? I would say follow your own course. If your heart is set on navigating something different, navigate. The only reason why it's fearful is because you don't know the outcome. You don't know what to expect of this change. You're used to, you know, what you're used to. And switching it up is okay. Like, it's okay. And what you put out there is what you receive. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just ready for this new journey. I've been feeling it for a while. You know, again, there's no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? It's like, this is something that needed to happen. And for a lot of you that are in the same position, I think that you'll feel, again, relieved to just know that the options are endless. You know, the options are endless. They're endless. And we just got shit to do. That's where we're at with it. And I'm definitely going to keep you guys updated, of course, on just this journey and what, you know, becomes of it. I have my freaking baby shower in a week. I am going to give myself some time to, of course, still get business done. Like, there's a lot of things that I still need to get done, you know, personally. But I'm going to keep you guys updated with just what I'm building, how I'm building it, what we're doing. And we're going to go through this journey of no longer being a part of the corporate 9-to-5 and building our dreams, building our goals together. And, you know, if you're someone who's in the same boat, let's get ready. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop even when I get to where I'm going. There's always levels to, of course, you know, attack. You know what I'm saying? So I do love you all. Of course, you guys know I had to come in here and just share things because I think that that's a topic that's not really touched. And I think that, you know, people in general can sometimes feel like they're making the wrong decisions by choosing themselves. You are a priority. Choosing yourself should be number one. And making sure that you're happy, you're not stressed out, you're not overwhelmed. And again, you're happy is important too. Don't let a job stress you, because at the end of the day, if they let you go, they'll just find someone to replace you anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if you have something that you really want to do, that you're good at, even if you're not good at it, but you want to explore it. You put into, again, the energy that you put into this world is the energy that you'll get back. God makes no mistakes. The universe is always available to answer anything you need in the moment. As long as you ask, you shall receive. That's how I see it. So I'm about to soak it all in. We got shit to do. And yeah, we about to make this shit work for us, not work for it. We out.
You make me wanna throw my picture out the window. Tell MCI to cut the phone off. Break my lease so I can move. 'Cause you a bugaboo, a bugaboo.